This is winter in Wisconsin. Yes, it can be beautiful at times, but it can also be fierce and long. The days are so short, and you just feel like you want to stay inside. The sun rarely makes an appearance, and when it does, it almost feels like it would be warmer if it were cloudy. But then, the days slowly become longer. The ground thaws, and the snow disappears. Spring is here.
What's up, everybody? It's Ben.
And Karen.
And we're back with another video. Today we're going to do a top 5 video. This is the first one we're doing in this series. Right now it's April 20th, 420. And it's finally getting warmer here in Madison. And so we thought we would do like a top 5 video of outdoor activities, things that we like to do outside. So this is actually going to be a live reveal, so I haven't seen Karen's list, she hasn't seen mine.
Not going to see it.
and so hopefully we don't have the same exact list, because we do enjoy doing a lot of things outdoors together, so it should be interesting.
I think there'll be some differences.
Yeah, I hope so.
Wait, are you going first or am I?
You can go first.
Okay.
You go first. Okay. All right, so Karen's number 5 is?
Kayaking.
Ah, okay.
So I like to go kayaking on Lake Wingra. It's a smaller lake in Madison. It's by Edgewood College. And I like the smaller lakes because it's a little less scary and I feel like I won't get lost.
I would agree with that.
For the past, I don't know how many years in a row, I've gone on my birthday or birthday weekend, which is 4th of July weekend. And it's always been fun to kayak.
Yeah, that is a good one. Mm-hmm. That is very similar to my number 5. My number 5 is canoeing.
What?
I chose canoeing. I know that you and I have only kayaked.
Yeah.
So we've never actually canoed, but I grew up in a canoe. Fishing, I grew up in a boat on the Mississippi fishing. I like a canoe better. I don't know.
Okay.
So that's my number 5. And also, in a canoe, I feel like you can do a little more things, like, for instance, something that did make my top 5, but was pretty close, fishing. You can do fishing. So, yeah, I just like that a little bit better, but I guess they're pretty similar.
So, it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, so my number 4 is probably not something that Ben has on his list. I am going to take a big guess and say that he does not have jumping into a lake on his top 5 list. There was a summer where I was like constantly jumping into lakes over and I did one fun fact. There was a scene in a music video that I was making where I jumped into a lake in a dress, and it was in October, and then we had to reshoot it in November, and it was super cold. But my favorite lake to jump in the Madison area is a Fireman's Quarry in Verona. I'm more comfortable swimming there and jumping into that lake because it's, as I said with the kayaking, it's smaller, so I feel a little less out in the great wide. And it's cleaner because I know that some of the Madison lakes have issues with their algae and just cleanliness in general.
Yeah.
So that's why I prefer the I keep saying fisherman. The Fireman's Quarry.
Can you fish in there?
I think it's because you said fish before.
Yeah. My number 4 is... Oh, wait. I have to check and see what it is. I forgot what it was. Okay. Number 4 for me is biking. If you've ever been to Madison, there are a crap ton of bike paths. And even if you're not in Madison, Wisconsin is just an amazing and beautiful place to go for a bike ride. I actually like biking a lot more in Madison because I used to live in Chicago, and a bunch of my buddies would actually bike to work, and I used to work down in the Loop, and I was always really, really scared to like bike to work because I didn't know if I was going to get hit by a car. A couple of my friends actually got hit by a car.
Gosh. I grew up on a farm. I never biked around neighborhoods or anything like that. I never biked on streets or anything.
So that was my number 4, and let's take it back over to you for number 3.
All right. My number 3, I have a feeling Ben might have this one somewhere in his list. My number 3 is hiking the Ice Age Trail.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm not confirming.
Okay.
I was going to say yes, that is a great choice.
I think he's confirming.
Yes, no.
But, yes, no. How Wisconsin of you? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. So we last year started hiking the Ice Age Trail, which goes all throughout Wisconsin. There's so many different segments to it, and I was trying to think of my favorite segment, but I couldn't really choose just because we haven't done all of them, so I didn't feel like I had a good enough sampling of all of the segments. Right. But I did enjoy, well, for the most part, I enjoyed the Whitewater segment. It felt really good to finish that hike, I would say, because that was the first time we had gone on the Ice Age Trail, and we weren't sure exactly what it would be like. But we went through a lot of woods and a lot of uphill climbing. Yeah. Anyway, that's my number 3, hiking.
Good choice.
Thanks.
Okay, so my number 3 is golfing.
That's not on my list.
I knew it wouldn't be. So that was part of the reason why I chose it, because I'm like, I know this is not going to be on Karen's list. So golfing, I'm not a huge golfer, but I mean, there is really nothing like getting on a golf course on a really nice morning. And I mean, whether you're alone or with buddies, I mean, it's awesome. It's like a very relaxing, you can just kind of let your mind go, unless you're really super competitive. And in that case, it can get really frustrating. But I try to enjoy it. So yes, golfing is my number 3.
Awesome. All right, we're getting higher up on the list here.
Mm-hmm. Got 2 left.
2 more left. All right, so my number 2. No, not that number 2.
Sorry.
All right, let's do this again.
Okay.
In second place on my list is camping.
Okay.
So Ben and I did a lot of camping last year. Honestly, 2020, we just did a lot of hiking and camping.
Yeah, we did a lot of
which was
secluded
awesome.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good activity to do when you're in the middle of a pandemic. So we did a lot of camping at my parents' farm, and that was pretty cool because my dad has 240 acres on the farm.
Gorgeous.
And
it's amazing.
There's a lot of pastures and hills and stuff, so we could be like half a mile away from his house and camp. So we did a lot of that, which was fun. And then also, as Ben kind of mentioned, on the Ice Age Trail, there's a lot of little campsites along the way. So we did a couple different campsites last year as well, as we were hiking. And I will say that I do prefer our larger tent with the sleeping cots because it's more comfortable.
It is.
As opposed to doing the through hike where we have to carry everything on our backs, so it's a lot smaller tent and like.
Oh yeah, that is challenging.
A little less comfortable to sleep, but it's just fun to like build a fire and hang out and eat hot dogs and s'mores. More breakfast s'mores.
Yes, breakfast s'mores
That's
is like
we decided to do last year.
Oh my gosh, that's like the best thing ever. Okay, so my number 2 is running or jogging. Yogging with a soft J.
I believe it's jogging or yogging. It might be a soft J. I'm not sure, but apparently you just run for an extended period of time.
I have always been a really big runner ever since I was a kid. And honestly, it's just like the most natural thing I feel like I can do. So after a good run, I just feel like amazing, like it's euphoric. It's really good. Honestly, since the pandemic, I haven't run that much. Put on some pandemic pounds. So got to shed those before I start running again because I have kind of bad knees and stuff like that. So I'm old.
Don't even say that. I'm older than you.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. Well, I am, and you know that.
So yes, running or jogging is my number 2.
All right, and here it is. My number 1 thing to do outside in Wisconsin is attend music festivals.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know, right?
That's so good. I never would have thought of that.
So, yes, I am a musician, but yes, I also very much enjoy seeing live music. Both, actually I see more local live music than anything. Obviously, it's a little less now because of COVID, but pre-COVID, I like to go to different festivals in the area and in the state. So a lot of people like to go to Bratfest, which is right at the Lion Energy Center. Mm-hmm. Lots of brats, lots of bands.
Oh, yeah.
For several years in a row, probably like 5 or 6, I played at the Worst Times Festival, which is coinciding with the Bratfest.
Bratwurst?
Worst, yeah, sorry, worst as in bratwurst. And it coincides the same timeline as Bratfest, and it's a charity event. And that's fun because it's all local, and there's like, I think 3 stages going at one time. So I'm playing. When I get done, I can go see someone else play, and then like my band plays somewhere else, and it's fun. And then obviously there's Summerfest, which is isn't that the world's largest music festival or something?
Outdoor music festival.
Outdoor music festival, which spans for like a week to a week and a half. Mm-hmm. I don't remember all the specifics of it, but it's pretty awesome. And I actually saw my very first concert there, the Foo Fighters. That's also our favorite band to this date, I may add. And I vividly remember that concert experience, and I've gone to Summerfest several times since, and I've seen Foo Fighters at Summerfest since, too.
I know.
What's your number 1, Ben?
All right, my number 1, Karen, is... That was aggressive.
Sorry.
My number 1 is... Can I get a drum roll, please? Through hiking and camping together. Yes, I did. Maybe I cheated a little bit, but I really enjoy doing them in tandem. So, like Karen said, we've done a lot of hiking throughout the Ice Age Trail, and we've also done through hiking, which is basically we park at one campsite and then park another car at our destination, and usually sometimes that's like 13 miles. It's kind of far, but in between there, we stop at a campsite and stay overnight. Basically, I chose that because I like doing those in tandem. I honestly would probably prefer camping at the farm, at the Wheelock farm, but there really is nothing like doing a through hike and camping and just like basically carrying everything that is supposed to help you survive and sustain you on your back. I just think it's cool. I think it's awesome. So that's my number 1.
If we ever need to survive for anything apocalyptic or anything,
if those zombies
this
come,
is your guy. He's all about that stuff.
Yeah, watch out. All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed this top 5 video. We're going to be doing another one relatively soon, probably. Not sure what the topic is going to be, but if you'd like to leave us a comment below to tell us what activities you like to do outside and or things that you'd like to hear us do in the future for top 5 videos, we're open to those suggestions.
Yes, so anything Wisconsin based,
right?
Although we are not drinkers, so we will probably not be doing top 5 beers, which I know is a very Wisconsin thing to do, but I don't think we would probably do it justice. So
yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But anyway, feel free to leave a comment and let us know what you like to do outside and what you want to see from our channel.
All right, until next time, take care.
Bye.
Bye.